Hello everyone, Minoxen here, bringing you episode 3 in our Let's Build It Mechwarrior Online Series. Today's mech is going to be the Hero Dragon Flame parenthesis P. The parenthesis P means that this build is very similar to the Phaedra Speed Build, and the only difference really is that the front and rear armor allocations are quite a bit different there. It's a fun build that should net you some good performance if piloted correctly. Alright guys, let's get into the nuts and bolts of how this mech works. In the right arm we have 2 medium lasers. Right torso we do not have an AMS, but we do have the XL engine in here, so you got to be mindful of that while you're playing this mech. Also, without the AMS, you want to be sure that you stick to cover and, keep out of the rain, as I like to say. That's always a good strategy, regardless if you have AMS or not. In the center torso, you're going to run into your SRM-4. With the XL350 engine, 4 out of 4 heat sinks stored in there. We're using double heat sinks. In the cockpit, we have a ton of SRM ammo. That's the only ton that we're going to have of that. In the left torso, we've got our LBX-10. The left arm, we've got 2 medium lasers. In the left leg, we have 2 tons of our LBX ammo, and in the right leg, we've got our other ton of LBX ammo. Now, let's take a look at the armor configuration. Alright, now the armor is the main difference between my build and the Phaedra Speed Build. I shift a lot of the armor from the rear to the front, and that is just a preference of mine. You've seen that in a lot of my builds, and I've discussed it before. I like to keep the business end of this mech facing the enemy, and if you've got good map awareness, you generally don't want to offer your backside to those guys. So it can work. If you see that you're dying a lot, then go ahead and feel free to shift some of this armor forward, or back, I should say, and try that out for a while and see how it works for you. But here are your armor listings, and let's check out the upgrades for this mech. We have ferrofibrous armor, endosteel internal structure, and double heat sinks. We do not have Artemis because the SRM-4 doesn't really need it since it has a pretty tight spread anyways. But that should do it for the loadout of this mech. Alright, I've now played for an hour, and the link to the first drop will be on the spinning dragon pictured here. Feel free to check out all the ride-along videos and then come back for the stats breakdown, or keep watching and then go check out those videos later. Now let's see how this mech performed. We managed to play 9 matches in our hour and held on to a 77.8% win ratio. We scored 16 kills with 3 deaths, leaving us a kill-death score of 5.33 with 18 assists. Our total damage for our match was 3,535, which averages out to be 392.8 damage per match. Overall, it's an excellent mech with the right pilot and a little bit of luck. I happen to get a lot of bit of luck. Keep an eye on your paper doll's shoulders, since they're vulnerable there with the XL engine. Keep your face to the enemy and try to pick a good wingman from the pugs that are available. You won't always get lucky there, but sometimes you might. As with any of the Let's Build It series, I strongly encourage you guys to take this mech, build it, play with it for an hour, and then post your results in the comments down below.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, then be sure to subscribe. Also, if you could take a second to hit that like button, that always helps. I'll catch you next time, Mech Warriors. Minoxen out.